Hello there. Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. A pretty interesting topic today. Universities cut jobs and degrees as international graduate students vanish in 2026. Let's take a look at that. But first, quick reminder, anytime you hear a podcast, there's always an article associated with it at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also like and follow and share and get to know us. We'd love to help you wherever you are in your college or money journey in general at The College Investor. Search for those words and you'll find us all over social media. All right, let's check this out then. International graduate enrollment at U.S. colleges fell again this year, and the financial damage is showing up fast in layoffs, budget cuts, and budget deficits, I should say, and shuttered degree programs. For years, foreign graduate students were a quiet engine of university finances, paying full tuition, staffing research labs, and filling master's programs at schools built out to grow revenue. Now that engine is stalling. Tighter visa policies, thousands of revoked visas, and growing uncertainty about studying in the U.S. have cut into the pipeline, and the institutions that bet most heavily on international enrollment are the ones now scrambling to close the gap. Here's why it matters. International graduate students are among the most lucrative enrollees on campus. They pay full tuition, and many universities have leaned on them to subsidize research and balance budgets. As visa approvals tighten under the Trump administration, the schools most dependent on those students are absorbing the largest hits. Quick number crunching here. According to reporting by Higher Ed Drive, graduate enrollment dipped 2.7% from 23 to 24 and to 24 to 25, a loss of roughly 13,800 students ending 4 years of steady growth. And the current year looks a little bit worse. The National Student Clearinghouse Research Center found international graduate enrollment sank 4.3% in spring 2026 compared to a year earlier. Public four-year colleges were hit hardest, 9.2% year-over-year drop. In a separate spring survey, 84% of 149 U.S. colleges cited restrictive visa policies as a significant challenge to international enrollment, per a study portal's report, up from 68% 5 months earlier and 58% in 2024. The damage. Higher Ed Drive noted the losses of international graduate students are already forcing colleges to cut. DePaul University in Chicago saw overall international enrollment fall by about 755 students in fall 2025, driven by a roughly 62% year-over-year drop in new international graduate students. That's a huge number. The university has since laid off 114 staff members, 8% of its workforce, while facing a multi-million-dollar deficit. At the University of North Texas, more than half of its 12,406 graduate students in fall of 24 came from outside the U.S. This year, 2,700 graduate applicants accepted the UNT master's programs. They were unable to attend. Leaders announced plans to shutter dozens of degree programs and consolidate departments. The University of Texas at Arlington saw international enrollment drop 20% year-over-year to 3,689 students in fall of 25, led by a 37% drop in foreign graduate students. The school projected that a 40% decline in international graduate students would end up creating a tuition revenue loss of $13 million to $15.6 million for fiscal 2026. Let's connect the dots. International students are not eligible for federal financial aid, so those who do enroll typically pay cash, or they use private international student loans from lenders like Empower Financing, Prodigy Finance, and Earnest. That makes them a reliable source of full-price tuition and a costly group for universities to lose. So as we've tracked in our list of colleges closing in 26, enrollment shortfalls are pushing more schools toward layoffs, mergers, and closures. With the State Department revoking roughly 8,000 student visas in the past year and new travel and visa restrictions expanding, the pipeline of incoming international graduate students could shrink even further in 26 and 27, leaving tuition-dependent universities to plan for another round of budget pain. I'm sure as this becomes more and more of a thing that The administration will try to fix it and try to come up with some new ways to get these students back in here. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll let you know what's going on. You can always follow along with this article and lots more at thecollegeinvestor.com. Like and follow and subscribe and all the things on socials. Just search for the words The College Investor. You'll find us. Thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.